AI is changing everything. Artificial intelligence isn't just evolving, it's rewriting the world of creativity and development, from generating art to writing code, and now to creating fully cinematic viral videos. The generative AI is taking over. AI won't replace you, but someone who knows AI will. And behind the most powerful AI videos today is Google DeepMind's Veo advanced generative AI model. The same technologies that power next generation video generation tools. And in this course, you will learn how to build your own fully functional Android and iOS text to AI video generation app using Google DeepMind Veo Advanced Generative AI model. In this course, you will learn how to work with Google AI models, specifically the Google DeepMind AI model, which is known as Veo, and Vertex AI. I will guide you step by step. You will master text to video generation using Google Veo, and you will learn how to integrate with Vertex AI APIs, REST APIs. You will learn how to build a real-world app for YouTube and TikTok creators, and you will understand how generative AI is transforming content creation. The future belongs to those who build with AI, not those who fear it. So don't get replaced, get upgraded. Build the future, learn generative AI. Join this course and I will see you guys in the course. Bye for now. Now the first question comes to the mind, that is, what is Gen AI? Generative AI. So generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that creates new content like text, images, videos, and code by learning patterns from vast datasets. Now you may have worked or created chatbots, the image generations, and predictive text, but you may not have worked with advanced generative AI, which is the AI video creation. So this is what you will learn in this course. You will create a fully functional Android and iOS application for the first time. You will have your own app which you can show it as a AI enthusiast to your employers, on your CV, on your resume, or you can create your own business, because what you are learning in this course is high-level advanced AI, which simply means that at the end of this course you will have your own fully functional application developed using Google DeepMind Veo 3 model, with the help of which in our Flutter application we allow the user to write his idea and generate video clips based on the user idea. What is Veo 3? Well, it is Google DeepMind newest AI model that generates high-quality videos with synchronized audio from a simple text, prompt, or image. It combines visuals, dialogues, environmental sound, and music into a single cohesive output. Now, Veo 3 has features like text to video generation and image to video generation. The one which we will be using is the text to video generation, which you will learn in this course, where in the Flutter app we will allow the user to write their idea, or let's say a story, or let's say a short text prompt, and according to the user prompt, the Google Veo 3 model will generate AI video. And that video will be exactly according to the user text prompts. And it will not be just a simple video, it will be a realistic video with native audio. Sometimes when you want dialogues, there will be dialogues and sound effects, and it can produce up to 1080p resolution videos. Open up Android Studio and let's create a new Flutter project by clicking on the new Flutter project. Make sure that Flutter is selected and then click Next. Here we will provide our project name. So I will give it name as Gen AI Text to Video App. Then here you provide the description, write some description about the app. Then in the organization name, instead of example, you can write your name or your organization name and check the Android and iOS. Click Create. So the new project is creating now. It has been created now. From here, make sure that project is selected. Inside the lib, we have the main.dot, which is the default code file. Remove the my homepage and my homepage state. Remove these comments as well. And for now, we will also remove this const my homepage state, and we will create our first file. So let's create a new folder first inside the lib, a new directory by the name pages, and the first page will be splash_page. Import the material.dot, create a stateful widget by the name splash page, and the initial page will be the splash page. So make sure to add the splash page. Now let's set the title. In the title I will say text to video AI video generator. Then we will remove the default debug banner from the app, and then we will apply the theme. So for example, the theme data I will remove, and I will simply say that theme data dot dark dot copy width, the primary color what you want for the app. I will say colors dot fluorescent, the scaffold background color, which is simply the every screen or every page that we will create, it will have a background color dark. Let's set the app bar theme. Now here you can set the app bar theme color, which is for the app bar background color. So you can set like this, colors.black, but it will be pure black, just like we set it for our every page background color, which is for the body basically, and this is for the app bar. Now for example, if you want to be more specific and make a little bit difference, then instead of giving it direct pure black color, we will use this color scheme. For example, color 0xFF12121212. Now if you notice here, this color is little bit light, so light dark, and this is pure black. So every page will have a light black background color, which is little bit light black, and pure black will be for every app bar. For every app bar, the elevation we will set to 2. Similarly, we set the style, or you can say theme, for every elevated button that we will use in this project. So for example, the background color for every button will be white 24. We apply padding on the button, as inside.symmetric. Horizontally it will be 32, vertical 14 for every button, and every button will have round rectangle border from all sides, circular 12. Then also apply some text style, that is the text which we will display on the buttons. So each text on the button will have font size 16 and font weight will be bold, and the text color will be white 70. So this is the styling and the theme we set for the elevated buttons. In the same way, we can do it for the input fields, either it is text fields or text form fields. So field true, the fill color for the input fields will be black. The outline input border we apply circular from all side 12, border none, and then the hint style, the hint text color will be gray. So this is how we apply theme and styling in our Flutter app for the input fields, for the elevated buttons, and for the entire app, that is for each page, the background color, each page body, and each page app bar. This is how we set the theme. So it is kind of reusable. That is anywhere now when we want to add a button or input field or an app bar or a new page, the colors will be set automatically by default. So let's work on the splash page. I have provided this image file by the name logo. Please download. Once you download it, then copy it and paste it inside your project. That is, first we need to create a new folder in your project by the name assets, and inside the assets we will simply paste that image. So this is the image. Then in the pubspec.yaml file we have to add a reference to our assets. So here you can see these assets. So assets, and then the reference to our folder, which is assets. So assets slash, then click on pubcat. Now as it is added successfully, we can return scaffold widget, body center widget, child column children widget. First we display the image from the asset, which is inside the assets folder by the name logo.png. Then we add our size box, we add some space of height 30. Then we add a padding widget from all side 18, and in here we add a text widget on which we display a kind of tagline for the app. So we can say, let's say, make viral TikTok and YouTube videos with AI, no skills needed. Of course you can write your own tagline, and the text style will be 23 and the color will be white 70. Now let's test the application. So open up your Android emulator, or you can also test it on your real phone by connecting your real phone to your computer with a data cable. So now let's select our phone and let's install the app on the phone. So this is our logo, and here is our tagline text. Now we need it here at the center, that is inside the column. We can apply the main axis alignment dot center property. And we can make this 18, the space between the image and the text. Now we have to display this splash screen for some seconds, and then after that we will send the user to the AI video generation screen. So first let's create that screen, that page. So inside the pages, create a new file by the name AI_video generation page. Import material dot stateful widget AI video generation page. For now we will leave it empty. We will just say scaffold, return scaffold. Now we will set a timer, that is display the splash screen, let's say for 8 or 10 seconds. So inside the init state built-in function, set timer, duration, and for 10 seconds we will display the splash screen. navigator dot push context, comma, material page root. Send the user to the AI video generation page. So when the app starts, it displays the splash screen for 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds the user will be sent to the AI video generation page, which is an empty page for now. Now the splash screen that we display, you know that it is for 10 seconds. Now the reason we give this 10 seconds, which is basically more time, to wait for 10 seconds. The reason is that we are going to display during these 10 seconds, the first 5 seconds we will display some animations so that the UI of our splash screen looks more professional. So how we can implement the animations in Flutter for Android and iOS? Well, it is simple. For example, now here with the splash page state, we will say with single ticker provider state mixin. Then we define the animation controller. Let's give it name as underscore controller. Then another one which will be animation of type double. Animation. Let me add a comment here, that is move to main screen, which is our AI video generation page after 10 seconds. And here we will apply the fade in effect, or you can say the fade in animation. So we say controller equals to animation controller, and here we will define the duration, that is for how much time we want to display the animation. The animation is the fade in effect, so we want to display the fade in effect for 5 seconds. Or let's say, for example, if you want to keep it to 8, then we want to display the fade animation for 4 seconds, and the overall time for displaying the splash screen is 8. So during that 8 seconds, for 4 seconds you will see the animation. If you want it for longer, then set this to 10 and half of it will be 5. So it is totally up to you. So we assign this to the controller animation. Let's apply the animation. So we have curved animation. To the parent we assign this controller and the curve, which animation you want to apply. So we can apply the curves dot, we have bounce in, bouncing out, different kind of animation effect we have. We will go with the ease in, which is the fade in effect, ease in effect. Controller dot forward. So now instead of directly sending user inside the timer, we can say navigator dot of context dot push replacement, and then we can say page root builder and the page root builder context, comma, animation, comma, secondary animation. So our page is AI video generation page. Transition builder, context, comma animation, comma secondary animation child return the fade transition. Opacity will be the animation child. Make sure that you dispose the controller in dispose built-in function. Controller.dispose. Now we have to assign the animation to our UI. So for example, here what we can do is we will minimize this code, cut this code, Control X, and first we have to write fade transition. The opacity is the animation that we implemented, and child, paste the code here, the center widget, in which we have the logo and the title. So this is how we implement animation in Flutter for the Android and iOS. Now let's test the app. As you can see, the fade in animation for 5 seconds, and then the next 5 seconds it takes to go to the AI video generation page. So it is totally up to you guys, that is for how much seconds you want it, you can set it here. For example, the total duration is 6. Among them, let's say for 3 seconds it will display the fade in animations. Now let's work on the AI video generation page. So first we will design the UI. So we need to initialize a text editing controller by the name _prompt controller, where we will get the text input from a user from the text form field. Then we need a boolean type _loading variable, initialize it with a false value. So using this boolean type loading variable, we will display the progress when we send the request for AI video generation. So when we send request, we will set the value of it to true, and on the true value we will display a circular progress or any progress we want to display, so that the user will know that okay, the progress is going on, and we are waiting for the AI generated video to create according to the user prompt. As the response comes, so it will return us basically a video file. So we can say file which is .io. We will give it name as _video file. So we will manage that video file using this variable. And as we will have the video file at the response, so we have to display that is start playing that video as soon as we receive it, as soon as we have the AI generated video. So in order to start playing the video on the user interface, for that we will need a dependency. Let's add the dependency inside the pubspec.yaml, and which is by the name video_player. So using this dependency, we can play any video file. Then define an instance of that video player controller by the name _video controller. So the playing of the video we will control using this video controller. Always on the onDispose built-in function, which is the dispose function, we have to dispose the controller, for example, which is our video controller, also the prompt controller. Return scaffold, body single child scroll view, padding from all side 20, child column children widget. First we will add some space of size box height 30, const text widget. The text we display, apply some text style on it, font size 20, and the color white 70. Also the text align center. We display some space using size box height 24. Then we display the text field where we will take input from the user. So controller, prompt controller, decoration, input decoration. The hint will be write a scene, story or idea for your video. After decoration, we set the maximum lines. So 6, or you can set, let's say 8 or 4. It is totally up to you. And then we add some space, elevated button on pressed. So on the basis of the loading boolean type variable, we will recognize that is if it is true, then null, do nothing. Otherwise, if it is false, then generate video, which is a function which we will implement. Child loading. So now, for example, on the basis of it, we will also recognize that is either we have to display the button or the progress bar, that is the circular progress indicator. So if it is true, it means we have to display the circular progress bar inside this size box. Otherwise, else we will display the generate video button. So let's implement this function above here. For now, we will just leave it empty, like empty function, and we will implement it in the next video. So anyways, now after this elevated button, we display a size box. So based on the if condition, now we will display basically the video player if we have the video. So for example, we will first check if the video controller is not equals to null and if the video controller value is initialized. Then we can say container. Inside this container, we will display, that is the video we will display here. It will start playing using our video player. And make sure that it is exactly inside the if condition, that is not like this, otherwise it will come outside the if condition. So it must be like this. You see that here is the if condition and below it we have the container. So after that we will implement the video player in a while. Let's first complete the UI. We add another if condition where we check if not loading. If not loading and if the video file is equals to null, that is if there is no video file, which means either at the start or let's say when you open up the app for the first time, then in that case this if condition will execute. So in this if condition we will basically display a text inside this padding widget. Remember, this padding is the part of this if condition, that is when this if condition stands true, if it execute, only then it will display this, that is when loading is not true and when the video file is null. So we will apply padding and then display some text. Make sure to add here a null check. Now let's check the UI. So here we go. Here you can see this is the UI. Now the text field, let's set the maximum line to 3. Of course, the user can write the story, the scene for the video, or you can say the prompt or text for the video or the idea which the user wants, no matter how big or small it is. It will generate video according to that. Let's also add a app bar. App bar center title true. The text will be generate stunning AI videos. Now for the background, that is the default colors that we set. The scaffold background color, which means the page body background color, is this, which is like light black, or you can say light dark. And for the app bar theme, let's set also the color, which will be 0x FF1F 1F1F, which is further light dark. Similarly, for the input decoration theme, for the fill color, we can use this one. So now if we check, it looks more beautiful, where instead of using pure black, which looks blue when you do it, the color combination with the body color. So that's why for the scaffold body color we apply this, which was light dark, and then it was for the app bar theme we applied further light, you can say more light dark, and this same color we set for the input decoration, that is for the text form field background color, the field color. So let's complete the UI of the AI video generation page, which is the only thing which is left is the video player. We have already added the dependency, which is video player. Using this we can display the video, that is to play the video using it. So in here, inside this container, child clip or rect, let's apply some decoration on it. Box decoration, border radius circular from all side 12, box shadow, apply some shadows on it, color black 54, blur radius 10, offset 0,5. So we apply this box shadow. So this is some box decoration we apply in order to make the UI more beautiful for the player when we display the video. So inside this clip or rect, now we can say border radius dot circular 12, child aspect ratio. We set the aspect ratio video controller dot value dot aspect ratio, and then using our package video player we can access, that is video player, to which we have to pass our video controller, which contains, that is using this video controller we are managing the video file. So the UI part is completed. Now we have to work on the logical part, where we will take the input from the text field, that is the user prompt we will take, and according to the user prompt we will generate video using Google DeepMind Veo 3, which is also known as Google Veo 3, which is state-of-the-art AI video generation model that creates high quality realistic videos from text prompts, that is according to the user prompt.